Hey yarny friends! Today we are going to be making this. Oh, I haven't woven in the ends yet. We are going to be making this cowl. Let me show you what it looks like on. And I'm going to weave in the ends. Okay, this is what it looks like on. Ta-da! Doesn't that look warm? Oh my gosh, this is so warm. And it is chunky, not chunky. And let me tell you what the difference is. Chunky is chunky weight yarn, like a regular 6 weight or a regular 5 weight. This is a humongous, I thought it was 7 weight, but it says it's a 6 weight, but it feels like a 7 weight. This is so big and chunky. All it takes to make this in like 20 minutes is 1 skein of this and a size 15 millimeter crochet hook. This particular crochet hook is made by Pink Sheep Designs. They 3D print all of their hooks and put that beautiful, beautiful finish on it. So anyway, I'll put a link for this down below. And I'll put a link for Michael's too. What the heck? You might be so inspired. Well, this stuff is limited edition, so they don't have it anymore. But I will also put some links to some other yarns that are similar to this. And I'm going to look on Yarn Sub. I'll put Yarn Sub down there. I'll put the links to the other videos. You guys will be all set up. I also have a hat that goes with this. You can make it as a set. Here, let me get my hair out of the way there. So I do have a tutorial for the hat, and I will put the link down for that below as well. But here we go. Here's the hat and cowl set. Like, you would be warm forever in this. See, ta-da! You have less than an hour to make something. There you go, hat and cowl set. Okay, let's get to the tutorial. And if you haven't already, please click that like button. So, today we are going to be using Loops and Threads Cozy Heathered yarn. There are 51 yards of this yarn, and it is a 6 weight. Now, like I told you before, this is a limited edition yarn, so it likely will not be in stock when you watch this tutorial, but I will put links to similar yarns in the description. Nothing written on the label. And I am using, or we are using, a 15 millimeter crochet hook. This particular crochet hook is made by Pink Sheep Designs. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. If I take it a little further away. Pink Sheep Designs makes the best big crochet hooks for bulky yarn. I will put a link in the description for her crochet hooks. I highly recommend them. If you like to use bulky yarns. Pink Sheep Designs also has amazing tutorials, and you can see her on Instagram and YouTube. All right, we are going to make a slip stitch, and then we're going to chain 13 stitches or 13 chains. Now we are going to half double crochet into the second chain from the hook. And we are going to half double crochet in the next 11 chains for a total of 12 half double crochets in this row. We have finished the first row, and we have chained 1 at the end of that row and turned our cowl. Now we are going to half double crochet into the back loop of the half double crochet. It's kind of hard to see with this yarn, but you can see at the very top there are the 2 top loops of the stitch, and there's that 3rd little hump right there. We're going to go into that back loop of the half double crochet, and we're going to do that all the way across into the remaining 11 half double crochets, so that when we finish this row we will have 12 half double crochets in the back loop only going across. We have gotten to the end of our second row, and we have chained 1 at the end, and we have turned our cowl. And now we're going to repeat row 2 for the next, I believe it's 16 rows. Let me check real quick. Yep, we're going to repeat row 2 for the next 16 rows. And I will meet you there. At the end of the 18th row, you're going to tie off your yarn. And there's just a little bit of yarn left in the skein. That's all there is. There's about 2 feet. So I am going to weave these together, or I'm going to sew the 2 edges together, and I'm just using the end from that starting chain and tying those to kind of secure it. And then I'm going to slip stitch through that bottom chain, those bottom chain stitches. And I'm sorry, not slip stitch. I'm going to sew these together just with a regular sewing stitch. And I'm doing that stitch per stitch along the top and then that bottom foundation chain row. And the reason you want to match it stitch for stitch is so that it is even all the way down and it doesn't end up too long on one side or the other. And then when you get to the end here, you're going to secure it and tie it off. And that's pretty good yarn chicken there. I only had, I'd say, a foot left. So now we're going to turn it right side out. And then we'll be able to try on our new cowls.
Hey, super easy, right? Way easier than we all thought it would be. Congratulations on finishing. Well, you know, if you finish this, but then there's also the tutorial for this. You can make it all. If you had fun making this and don't want to miss a single one of my tutorials, or other videos for that matter, please click the subscribe button and like this video, and also the little bell so that you don't miss a single one of my tutorials or videos. Love you guys.